I think negotiation and agreeing, it's more even within the team or within a larger team, like product team. So I think it's a daily work, just saying what we are taking to the release. Are we fixing this issue? Are we fixing this bugs for this patch or for this release? It happens every time. Every time. So it's happening. All the time. It's happening all the time. So I don't know. Today I had a conversation, just found a few bugs, my colleagues. So are we taking it or just postponing? Yeah, we need to check if it, how much work it would require. So within the team, it's all the time.
But in any case, that theoretical as well as practical knowledge can come in handy in every case you have. So here you have a brief but vivid example of, this kind of a hot button issue, some kind of a problem that was resolved, that was successfully resolved. So I need 2 volunteers just to quickly read it out. Rostislav and Kate, could you do that, please?
Well, Jack, it's been nice catching up with you, but I think we should get down to business.
During your recent demo, the UI broke down again, and it's a huge issue for our company as we wanted to launch the product this winter.
Mm-hmm.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm truly sorry for the mistake. It went down like that because another backout was coming, so our guys were really pressed for time and overlooked the bug. Would you be willing to get a discount on the initial offer? Up to 20% off one order.
Sounds all right, but...
Another option could be to become our apartment client and enjoy a 15% discount on any order.
I'd be willing to consider that. Do you think we could have it in writing by the end of the week?
No doubt. And that problem you faced, believe me, I'm on it.
I understand your position, but I hope our next meeting will be more fruitful.
We seem to have come to an agreement. And believe me, I truly apologize for any inconveniences caused.
No worries. Looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Do you believe, Julia, that these phrases, the bold phrases, helped mend the relationship and fix the problem, at least for some time?
Yeah, I would say yes. Would you be willing to, so something with options, willingness. Yeah, I would say they help a lot.
All right. Would you have communicated in the same way, Andrew, or would you have used another set of phrases, being more specific, clear, and I don't know, maybe shorter?
I don't know. Well, you can try to send a proposal via email, or if you need some time to think, you can ask for it. Like I need to check with someone, for example, or review your proposal and get back to you. So, well, generally, you can actually keep it in one email or a couple of. But I guess it's pretty consistent, and nothing else to add here. Probably there was some small talk before it, but it just skipped here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there was absolutely. And you cannot underestimate being polite. Like, would you? I'd be willing to, and so on and so forth. Are there any questions about the phrases used here?
So get down to business is just let's speak about our stuff, right? So just finish with our small talk and let's speak.
Yes, get straight to the point. That is right.
Okay, regarding the next meeting, he said, I understand your position, but I hope our next meeting will be more fruitful. It's like more like with more details. So what does it mean in this point?
Sounds a bit metaphorical, but it basically means more productive.
More productive, yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Then getting down to specifics. Each of you, please name a phrase that you would personally use to start a negotiation conversation. Julia, one phrase to start.
You?
Could you repeat that?
Could we discuss options? Several options.
Okay, let it be so. So, yeah, you're getting straight to the point. Yeah, could we discuss some options? Rostislav, your phrase to start the conversation.
I don't have negotiate meetings. No one.
Yeah, how would you, theoretically speaking?
Let's discuss our plans.
All right, let it be so. Kate, what about you?
I would start, hello, how are you? That's what Canadians like to begin with. The small talk, and then let's discuss some outstanding issues, or let's review, or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, so just like Rostislav, you would start with let's discuss, let's do this and that. Yeah. Okay, and Andrew.
I guess I start with good day or something like that. I will be short, but yeah, that's like well, it would be great to start with some proposition probably. If I'm talking to a client, right? So probably we got this proposition, or I hope you have time to look through our proposition or proposal. I mean, or if it's a sort of presentation, so probably let me show you something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me present my screen. Or
Yeah.
Let me, or I hope. Okay, so far we have could we, let's, I hope, and let me. All right. What about requests or suggestions? Julia?
Would you mind maybe to do something?
If you use would you mind doing something?
Yeah, would you mind writing a report, let's say?
Alrighty, Andrew.
Can you doing something, for example?
Can you? If can, then do. Yeah. Can you do?
You...
Bare infinitive. Kate.
I suggest we can start our meeting since everyone.
Yeah, that's good, but that's not an actual request, right? I suggest it goes to starting the conversation, right? So what about suggesting something or requesting?
For example, we need a request, or we have request for creation, like new ticket, or we need a new ticket to be created, or or could you share any document with like specifications or something like that?
Yeah, so I hear could you from you. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. How many of these have you named? Okay, round 2, guys, and we are moving forward to a trickier area of agreeing and disagreeing politely. Yeah, so how would you, first of all, Julia, agree with someone, your potential client or co-workers?
Well, the easy one, I totally agree with you. Okay. I'm on the same page.
I'm on the same page. Okay, it sounds a bit more polite.
Yeah, but I can say I totally agree with you. I say like this sometimes.
If you do totally agree with someone.
Yeah, if I do totally agree, it's like 100% agree with you.
Let it be so. Andrew, what about you?
I'm agree. No, I usually don't use "I totally agree." No, probably there is something, but we can do that, for example, or like yes, I want.
Okay, we can do that. Yes, just agreeing, but slightly rephrasing that. Kate, you go.
Sure, of course. And it depends on the context. Like, sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
Of course, we can continue. Or
what if we talk about a slightly more formal context? Would you rephrase it, or would you still use sure? Why not?
I don't know. I use it very often during my work time.
All right. Okay, thank you. We'll see about that. And Rostislav, what do you think?
I think it would be a good solution. for us.
Could you repeat that one, please?
It would be a good solution for us, or
Oh,
well,
nicely
this is
said. It would be a good solution for us. Yes, yes, why not? So a slightly longer sentence, but still stating your point. Yes, exactly. Okay, guys. I know that disagreeing might be a little bit gloomy, yeah, and we tend to avoid it, but still, your phrase, Julia, not to offend anyone, of course.
It sounds interesting, but what about?
Oh, yes, perfect. The but in the middle of the sentence. Yeah, sure. Okay, Andrew?
It sounds interesting. Yeah, but what about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I usually to say that I got a question about it, or I don't know. Well, it's not direct, like no, but usually you got something to point to, some or some question, right?
Right. So if
So
there's anything that you disagree with, what do you say?
I guess it's not gonna work, or like yes, something like that. I need to think. Maybe.
Okay, but you softened it, saying, I guess it's not gonna work. Okay, Kate, how do you use polite phrases to disagree with someone?
What if can be used. For example, that's a good idea, but what if we change something?
Yes, again, you can take advantage of that but in the middle of the sentence and then add your option, which will lead to something more fruitful. Yes, perfect.
Or something like, I see your point, understand your point, but I think that to implement it like this, it would be probably more efficient.
Because you show respect to another person.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right. And Rostislav, your turn.
For example, I think it's a good idea, but I'd recommend to do something another, to do something else to improve this idea.
Okay, so again, it's a good idea, but yes, we usually take advantage of that. All right, now compare your notes. Which of the phrases, especially about disagreeing, do you use from the list, Kate? Do you use any of these?
I understand where you're coming from.
However,
Yeah, it's some variations. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I'm afraid I said something different.
Well, no, I'm sometimes using sorry, but I got a question or something like that. But
sometimes we don't have questions, right? We just have to disagree.
Yeah, but if you don't have question, why you usually disagree with something like I don't know.
Yeah, that happens as well, but sometimes we just have a separate point of view, you know, the price is not acceptable or something like that. And are you familiar with the word viable? That's not a viable option for us. Yeah, clear? Okay, then last 2 points. How would you close the deal, Julia?
Is it something when you thank you or just your appreciation?
So you finally came to some common ground. Yeah, you agreed on some specific points. What do you say next? Just to finish.
I think we come up with a resolution. I think we both agree on something.
I think we, and something else.
Not agree. Well, I think we're on the same page again, we can say.
Okay, we're on the same page, yeah. Or I think we can agree, yeah, on some specific points, not we was agree.
Okay, I think we can agree, yeah.
Andrew?
No, I just remember this joke when from Dilbert or something, that's they are like negotiation with the manager, like and the older guy, I forgot his word, and at the end the other programmers say, let's agree to disagree. And that was the end. So yeah, sorry, what was the question?
The question is, how would you close the deal?
With the like negative or like positive or negative answer.
Definitely positive outcome. We're thinking positively here.
Well, yeah, that's we get to the point probably or yeah, we're on the same page, or that's acceptable for us.
Okay, might come out a little bit rude. That's acceptable because nobody's asking you, but still, yeah, it's possible. Okay, thank you for that. Kate?
Thank you for your dedication.
Possibly, that's showing appreciation, thanking, being grateful. Okay. Okay, you'll be a little bit surprised. Rostislav?
I don't have good ideas, but I think you could say it was a great conversation. So.
All right. So it's as simple as that. I think we have a deal. Oh, it's a deal. Are we all agreed? Yeah, and we're all sat here.
Yeah.
If you want to make a statement, yeah, finish the conversation and so on. And like I said, we always need to be polite. Please do. It's a pleasure doing business with you and so on. How often do you show appreciation when talking to your colleagues, clients, and everybody, you know, who is in your field? Kate?
Very often.
Very often. Andrew?
Yeah, I don't know as from the like this look like more business perspective kind of phrases. No, well, actually, you mean what kind of deal? Like inside the team or with some customers or?
Usually when you use phrases like, oh, I think we have a deal, it's with somebody who's not within your team. Yeah, because you don't close deals with your colleagues. That's right. Okay, Julia, do you take advantage of those?
Well, of course.
Being
being polite, yeah, of course. Like something I really appreciate. Yeah, I think when someone does me a favor, I say I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful for your help. Or that's often, yeah. But something not as pleasure doing business with you. That's another probably with another teams. But I really appreciate. I'm grateful for something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you as well?
Yeah.
I'm using only appreciating phrases like that. I really appreciate. That's it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because I was under the impression that usually, you know, the IT guys, they are always pressed for time and they try to minimize phrases like these. Am I right to believe that or not?
It depends on the country. Well, because at the moment I work with, of course, English colleagues.
Hey, Julia, what's the pronunciation of the word?
Colleagues?
Colleagues. Yes, that's right.
Thanks. Yeah, and some people from Australia, from Denmark, from Ukraine, and it depends. It very much depends. So of course, the English people, they're polite. They're more polite. They can use appreciate and all those kind of things. Like Danish and Ukrainian, they bit shorter, they bit brief, but they're still polite. But yeah, that's shorter. It's very much depends. Yeah.
Yeah, Kate?
I must say that it depends on the role in the team. For example, our managers, they're more polite than developers. I don't know why, but probably that's because managers just want to keep up the team. They like on top of the process and stuff, and they I don't know actually. But yeah, like developers usually use like short phrases because they're more like technical, and they are more I don't know, they're more specific and short.
True enough. Yeah, it could be so because the managers are responsible for encouraging the whole team. Yeah. Andrew, are you one of those?
For developers, yes, no, and what's the deadline is quite enough.
Yes.
No, well, so you may.
Yeah. Alrighty. In any case, I'm not sure if you guys read something from your field, or if you take advantage from some other magazines like Forbes, for example. So unfortunately, we're running a bit out of time. So could I give you some tasks for self-practice, some homework? Would that be possible?
Yes, sure.
Okay, excellent. Then your task will be to work on this article from the Forbes magazines, and you will need to analyze the key points, strategic points of being a great contributor and negotiator. And these tips will come from Forbes Coaches Council. So please take advantage of those, because some of the vocabulary might be a bit tricky. All right, everything will be on Telegram. So just to round it up, I really appreciate your active participation. It was a fruitful conversation, as always, as our first lesson. And please stay active in our chat as well on Telegram, because the most active participant will get a prize at the end of the course. And I'm not revealing which one.
Thank you.
Any questions from your side? No? No questions? Everything was clear? Perfect, perfect. Then have a peaceful evening without any blackouts. Yeah, and I'll see you on Wednesday. See you guys.
Thank
We
you.
get to the point.
good evening.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
See
Bye.
ya.